Alright, so we rescued this turtle once out of the road right here. And look, he went right back into a little driveway area, which I guess is better. Hello, turtle. Let's move him. There you go. Is that better, turtle? Alright, where are we at today? Well, we were in Kingsland, Georgia. At a Hampton Inn by Hilton. Nice room. Unfortunately, the AC, when you turn it on, LC. I imagine that means low current or coolant, so it doesn't work. It's alright, it's not that hot. Not going to show the TV because it's copyright stuff, but nice room. Got my laptop going. We're headed to Cumberland Island tomorrow. Dinner tonight. But yeah, not too bad, right? Anyway, I guess I don't have much more to say. Oh, I didn't see these. I could put my hoodie right here. Let's do that. See what happens. It's been a long day. About 5 hours of driving. Of course, like an hour of preparing in the morning. Check-in. Unloading. There's 3 of us. Look at that. And then one of us got sick. From Arby's, we think. So that was a whole ordeal. Anyway, what is this, a diary fill-up? Yeah, actually, if I want it to be. Alright, well, let it be. I will. Alright. Alright. Morning of the trip. It's gonna be a long day. Alright, final sweep. Had breakfast, didn't get anything on film, that's fine. Didn't leave anything in here. Have my drink bottle. My bag is packed. Last night there were a bunch of construction workers that they just walked through the gate and hung out here for hours, and they started getting, I think they were drinking and smoking, and then they got kicked out. That was pretty funny. So 17-minute drive, then I gotta move stuff from here to the big pack and get on a boat. All right. day. I didn't get any video on the trail, but don't say but. Walked 7.8 miles total today, but 17.5k steps or something like that. And I'm exhausted, but got my tent up. It is very secluded here. This is Yankee paradise on Cumberland Island. Here, let me show you. This is the island. Come on, map. Work with me here. So we started here today, came in on a ferry, and then we walked all the way up to Stafford, Hickory Hill, and then Yankee Paradise. There's no water, so you either have to go back down to a potable water station, but you have to treat your water, or you can walk about a little less than a mile to Plum Orchard and get water, and then walk it back to camp. It's just one big camping spot. So when it gets really busy, I guess it gets kind of weird because there's people you don't know. The people I'm with are camping back there. You can't see it. I'll show it to you here in a second. It's 4 of them, 1 of me. So I picked a loner spot. I'm probably only going to sleep here, or when I want to be alone, have a spot. But yeah, beautiful. One of our members saw horses today. I did not. A lot of horse poop. I wish I could have filmed on the trail, but I carried way too much stuff. I don't know how some of those backcountry hunters do it when they're carrying like 100 pounds on their back. Like this was maybe 40. And it was a lot, but I did it and I'm here. We're staying 3 days. Look at the Spanish moss. Anyway, and something more interesting happens. Oh, I only filled my water container. This thing, half full to save on weight. Big mistake. I ran out of water like halfway through and had to use 2 other people's water. And now everybody's super low. So 2 of the group members just left to go get water. And it's getting close to 5. So we'll start thinking about what we want to make for dinner. That black bag is the food. I gotta clean up all this stuff from putting up the tent. Here, I'll show you inside real quick. It's not a lot. The only reason I put the rain fly up is there's a chance of rain tomorrow. But yeah, there you go. 2 people could fit in here, but air mattress, sleeping bag, those are my clothes, and my towel. Very basic. But ow. I'm sore. That food weighed the most. That black bag is just dense with food. For 3 of the 5 people total in the group. And we're staying 6 days. 3 here, then we're going back to Stafford for 3 days. So I'm gonna be really glad when that pack is lighter. Oh, and that's the pooper scooper. Already, I got here and immediately had to go number 2. So that was interesting. I couldn't find a log to do the log trick on. I just had to squat. Not the greatest. Anyway, all right. All right, well, I haven't showed you a lot of stuff, but I am inside my tent. I was worried to take off the socks and look at my feet, but they seem to be all right. They were hurting bad. I've got one bad blister there, but we're staying 3 nights here, so it should be all right. But yeah, don't have everything super organized, but kind of. It's a very small, like, backpacking type tent. You can't see, but that's where I sleep. Man, what a long day. We ate dinner, and then everybody was like, I think it's bedtime. Other than that, I don't know. I've stored away all of my smelly things. I don't have anything in the tent that smells that would attract any rodents. That's a giant issue here. These socks are not doing great. They went through a lot today. I took some Advil and Tylenol. Hopefully that's going to ease the pain down, and at some point I'll get some sleep, and then tomorrow, who knows? This is kind of a boring video. Oh, and my phone, I put it in power saving mode. I hung my headlamp from there. For those who don't know, Yankee Paradise is a primitive camping site. So it's just one big area where you can just pitch a tent and camp. There's nothing. No electricity, no water, no bathroom. So you have to dig a hole if you want to poop. If you want to get water, you have to walk a mile and bring it back. If you want to charge devices, good luck, because there's so much shade here. You could try to use solar, but it'll be slow. What a long day. I was scared I wasn't going to be able to get here. I got lightheaded. I had an apple I was going to eat for a kind of like a reboot in terms of moisture content and sugar all at the same time. I forgot I had it. So I just kept drinking everybody else's water. But now we have water. Both sides of the camp. We have 2 sides. What else? I don't know. I guess I'll show more tomorrow. Let's see if we can get yeah, so that's the back of the tent. That's where my head goes. So I'm just using the bag. I brought my fresh clothes in, and then I wrapped my hoodie around it to make it soft. And that's my pillow. That's my medication. That's my cup that I use for everything. Toilet paper, yep, I had to use that today. That sucks, having to do that in the forest, but I'm here for 6 days. It's gonna happen every day. Leftover stuff from the tent setup. I gotta pack up. jacket. I did get really cold. I'm glad I almost did not put the rain fly on this guy today, because it's not supposed to rain for a couple days, I don't think. But I'm glad it did, because it heats it up. And the temperature dropped hard tonight. Right at dinner. Like, I was visibly cold. Anyway, I guess I need to get some rest. And, wow, this was a boring video. But don't say but, Philip. This seems like a boring video, but maybe somebody... But? You said but again. However, perhaps someone will get something out of it. Sometimes the videos I think are the most uninteresting. People seem to enjoy them because they're going to a location that I have been to, and I'm just giving my opinion and input and recommendations. So, here's one recommendation: merino wool socks. I use People socks. I've used them for years. Love them. But I'm sure there's other great products out there. But any type of merino wool is amazing. It keeps dry as can be. And that tells me a lot since these are still a little damp. I was sweating a lot today. I drank a lot of water. Alright. I guess that's all I have. Can't come up with anything else. It's very peaceful. We haven't seen anybody here at Yankee Paradise. And we've got water, we've got food. Everybody can walk. We're all warm. We've got sleeping bags and pads and improvised pillows. I've got close to 50% of battery left. So I got to split that 25-25 because I don't get power until we move to Stafford in 2 days. I guess 2 nights. This was a long hike. I'm glad it is over. That was brutal. But now the pack's going to get lighter. The walks, the hikes are going to get shorter. And the sooner we'll be back to civilization where I can just sit in a shower with the water on high. But for now, I'm going to listen to these beautiful noises. Enjoy. I can kind of hear the ocean. I think. No, maybe that's not it. Alright, I'm just rambling, so bye. Well, here we are. Day 2. So the other camp's back there. I know I still haven't shown it off. But it's morning, 10 o'clock. And, look, horse poo-poo. Wild horses. We might have rain coming in here in a couple hours. It was bright blue sky, and now this system's blowing in. And forecast is rain on and off until tomorrow morning. So, what does that mean? That means I gotta do something with all this. And I did an experiment. Everybody else in my group over there is paranoid about rodents. I left my apple and bar and toothpaste out last night. Nothing. Oh, look at that bird. Slept pretty good. Pretty good. Need to double check the rain fly. I think it'll be fine. And then I need to have a rain fly for this. So I think I'm just gonna put that up there and then put the rain fly or the rain cover over it and secure it somehow. Because that's a large object to put in the tent. I don't know if I have room. I mean, I could, but what else do I need to do? I don't know. It's a pretty day. I'm feeling pretty good. Yankee Paradise, Cumberland Island. Here's a cool little shell, or part of the shell. It's a cool looking tree. I kind of wish I'd set up the tent over here. It's kind of a cool spot. Right next to the, I think I'm gonna make that spot my new bathroom. I've been going over there. Only problem is ticks. I just had to pull a tick off of somebody. They kept saying, "Ow, my shoulder's itchy," and then they felt like a little bump. Sure enough, it was a tick. Luckily, I got it out with a fingernail. But yeah, that's a great bathroom spot. Because the trail is right there. The ferry just came in. So, probably in about 3 hours, if somebody else is going to be staying here tonight, we'll see him. Don't know what we're doing today, but look at that Spanish moss. What is it about the Spanish moss? It's so pretty. Oh, well, left my cell phone on last night, so my battery's now low. Put that there. Fuel. I guess we'll put the fuel in the bag. I do have a charger in here. I wonder if it's going to be safe in there in the event of rain. don't want to keep putting things in the tent. But I guess at this point, this bag is empty and I already have everything in the tent. So why not? Why do I have a plastic thing there? Okay. There we go. That should be sufficient, I think. I hope. I could get that other piece of plastic out and put it over as well. Put something heavy on top just to keep it extra dry. I don't know. And then walking stick. I don't know. I'm talking too long. I'm rambling. I'm gonna go eat and take this stuff with me. All right, breakfast ate. It was gonna rain, lots of clouds, and now it's blue sky again. But I'm prepared. Tinsel secure. Covers on. I've found out there's power right here. And I'm right here. So I'm just gonna go up to the road, go left, and get some water, because there's no water here. So, let's begin. Feeling much better today. Yesterday after that hike, it was brutal. Not conditioned. I haven't done that in a long time, especially with all the weight. I don't think we came in this way. I think she's wrong. And hopefully I get lucky. The bathroom is unisex. And the boat, well, they wouldn't get there yet unless they're on a tour. Let's see what happens. There is horse crap everywhere. My group member told me the wrong direction to go. So I had to turn back, go all the way back to camp, and head the right direction. And I know when I get back, I'm gonna say, you told me to go right, but it was left. And they're gonna say, no. It's so annoying. People can't just say they messed up. I got that, I forget what it's called, but it's an AI microphone thing that you wear, and it gives you a summary of lists you need to do, conversations if you want it. Mud. But then anytime somebody claims they didn't say something, I can go back and prove them wrong. Because that's really what it's about. Okay. Where the There they are. So this is Plum Orchard. This is where I came to get the water. It's a liter of water. And electricity. Charged my phone to 80. There are the horses. The wild horses. There was another one. I don't know where he went. Oh, he's back in the back. But yeah, they've restored it. You can actually go inside and do a tour. But the last one started at 11. I don't feel like waiting around. So I'll probably come tomorrow and do the tour. It's real neat. It's not the same stuff that was in it, but it's period, what's the word? Period correct. So they have the old generators and old furniture and all that stuff. Now I have to remember how I came in. I don't think it was this way. It was actually the other way. But I don't know. Because I did not see the front door. I thought I saw the back door. There's these buses that give tours. And the tour guide took him to the restroom. And then he went into the restroom and started puking. Anyway, he came into the restroom and started puking. Poor guy. Gosh, I don't remember how I got in here. But river's that way. I need to get away from the river. So I guess I'll go this way. I don't remember that water. Alright, I'm gonna have to look at the map. Alright, figured it out. Thank God. So if you get lost around here, well, I guess there's people in the building. Duck house? Oh, this is it. And now we walk. Well, that was fun. Water, battery, now walking. Back to camp. Alright, doing some hiking. We got a horse blocking our way. I need to get going. Alright, horse, go. Go. Oh, there's two of them. Keep going. It's always a little scary getting that close. To wild horses. All right, well, my battery's almost dead, so. Ran into our buddies again. Again on the draw. These are, oh, my legs and feet are killing me. Just hiked and went and got water. This is the whole campsite. The other camp. That's how we have to hang our bags. Keep it from the critters at night. You can see there's all sorts of places you can pitch a tent. It's not like a traditional campground where you have reserved independent sites. It's just one giant campsite, as you can see. All sorts of ones over there. There. There's more over there. I picked this one. Anyway, I don't know what we're gonna do today. Might go to visit the beach, or might just rest, because we have a bit of a hike tomorrow to Stafford. And I'm hungry. I need to brush my teeth. All right. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're here. We're right here. We're gonna go to the beach. Ow. So if we're going down, should be, that doesn't make sense though. keep getting turned around. So it's 2. The sun's going that way, which doesn't make any sense. I mean, it should be this way, right? I don't know how I keep getting turned around. Alright, let me check GPS. Alright, I got lost again. I finally figured out what was throwing me off. There's a trail right in front of my tent that goes left, right. That's unmarked. And I was confusing that with the main trail to the beach. This is called Duck House Road, I think. There used to be an old duck hunting outpost or something. It's not there anymore, it's just a bunch of rubble. We'll check that out, and then we'll get to the beach. It's 4 in the afternoon. Temperatures come down a little bit. Ow. It's beautiful outside. Ow! God, this tracks. It's like all the invisible holes find my feet. Alright, when I get to something interesting, I'll let. Man, look at this. Yeah, nasty place. So that's a saltwater marsh. Water's really high. Ugh, I bet the bugs. Why do I keep doing that? I'm gonna get ticks on me. I mean, look at this place. I heard something big splash in the water as I was coming down the trail. I do have alligators. Apparently there's a crossing up here. Somewhere. Like a bridge or something that sometimes the gators just sit on. You have to spook them off. That's of course if I'm going the right way, which I think I am. Okay, getting close. Unfortunately, I just went up a big hill like this. I'm gonna have to come up this one all the way back. There's no good place to walk. Maybe over here. Uh-oh. Good points. This way. Wonder what that way is. Oh, more trees. Just when I think I'm there. What is that? Hope I don't get lost going back. So many paths. Alright, there's the stick. Going through a little tunnel. And there's so much stuff protecting a natural beach. a forest, all this vegetation, a swamp, and then the dunes. There it is. Look, the horses even come on the beach. And you can see, I don't know what city that is. Or, it's not a city, it's a plant. Paper mill or something. Let's see. This is, we were facing east. So that would be south. So south of here, that'd be something in Florida, I think. Because the state line is right after this island went. And alright, you can't go to an ocean without touching it. So we're gonna do that. Lots of seashells, and yeah, you can keep them as long as there's no living organism. It's a busted up sand dollar. Make sure I can see. Yeah, no. There we go. What's that? Here we are. Boom. Complete. Very beautiful. Beach east of Yankee Paradise, Cumberland, Iowa. March 25th, 2025. I think it's around 4:45 in the afternoon. Let's see what this is, and then we'll turn around and I'll head back. I'm hungry. I should have brought a snack. It doesn't look like it's anything. Nope, just a pretty piece of driftwood. Wish I was good at whittling. Turn that into something. It's real pretty. Alright, I'll head back. Oh, one last thing. It's a dead crabby boy. Old dead crabby boy. R.I.P. Just when I think I'm done, I found an intact sand dollar. This will be one of my souvenirs I take from this island. Clean it up a little bit at camp. And last thing, the remnants of a horseshoe crab, I believe is what that is. Oh, and I found 2 more sand dollars in perfect condition. So now I have 3. So now I gotta figure out what I want to do with them. Anyway, headed back to camp. Well, I didn't see this coming in, but by the pole, I think somebody had more success than I did and just left them here. That thing's pretty cool. That's a big one right there. But I'm not going to cheat. The 3 that I found are the ones I'm going to keep. Alright, now I'm off the beach. So, beach. So no more recording until I get back to camp, possibly. Alright. Here we are, Stafford Beach. finished our hike. Camp is mostly set up. Now we're here for 3 nights. And it looks just like the other beach. Very pretty. And this is Stafford campground. Again, didn't get any filming walking in, hiking in, whatever you want to call it, because it's exhausting. But here we are. Already went to the beach. I think I got some footage of that. Saw some more horses. Best thing about Stafford and where our campsite is there is a bathroom, flush toilets, water, and AC outlets. Only thing that sucks is I have Verizon. Everybody else has service and they're on AT&T. I've got none. Stafford. They installed these new fancy grills. Where'd it go? There it go. This is the way to the beach. I was supposed to have better service here, but I have none. And in the middle of nowhere, when I had a bar occasionally. So I'm trying to see if I gain some elevation from these trees, like going towards the beach, if I have service, because I didn't check. Oh, what's that like? It's a steep climb up this dune. Okay. Let me check. Still nothing. I don't feel like walking down to the beach again. Well, that sucks. I can't communicate with anyone. Maybe I'll come later tonight. I don't know. Look, another armadillo. Scared the crap out of me. Trying to walk on this long thing. Man, that scared me. Alright, any service yet? Alright, good news is right here I get a little bit of service. It flipped to 5G at one point, which is crazy. I was able to download a few things. So that's good. But if I walk to the riverside, it would be really good. Anyway, I'm just rambling. You guys don't care about my cell phone service. You're here probably because you're interested in Cumberland Island, and this is a video about it. Backpacking, Cumberland Island. Alright, now I have to walk up this giant hill. And I have to go across these scary planks. So, see you on the other side. We're at a tide pool. And wow, look at all those birds over there. I mean, first of all, let me remember where I came in from. So I don't get lost. Almost more my t-shirt, but I'm not because it is chilly down here at the beach. Look at all those birds. I guess that's a better angle. Can't see, so. Is this one just starting wildlife? I get too close. What else do we have? We have a tide pool. Feels good in this spot for some reason. Alright. Sunrise. Watching the sunrise. Or sunrise. Sunrise. Collecting some shells and sand dollars. It's coming up quick. It's very beautiful. Peaceful. Guess the tide's going out right now. a few other people out. I think 2 other people. Other than that, got the whole beach. Pulled a couple ticks. I think there's a third on me in not so pleasant areas. Today's the last day. We're leaving tomorrow afternoon. Back to civilization. So I better suck it up and enjoy this day. Alright. There it is. The sun did rise. I saw it with my own eyes. It wasn't a big surprise. Or it's all just a lie. And I'm just a butterfly getting by. Sleeping wisely on a leaf. No worries about tomorrow. What a relief. Alright, well that was fun. Time for coffee, I think. Alright, welcome to the bathrooms. I'm trying to be quiet because it's early still. It's a campground. But anyway, start with this side. Potable water. Or potable, however you want to say it. More water. And a little sink to wash your dishes. Very nice. Back here, have a hose. There's a campsite right over there. That would be very convenient, but it's going to be a lot of noise, everybody coming to the bathroom. So what do we have? Clean toilet, toilet paper, have a sink, soap, and a shower. Only cold water though. So I usually just stand here and wash myself one limb at a time. It's better than nothing. Electricity outlets, so you can charge stuff while you're showering. And then outside, more outlets, extinguisher, maintenance, and limits. There. Hello, Mr. Horsey. He looks very healthy. Alright, time to fill up the water bag. Alright, I realized I haven't shown the inside of the tent, my setup. Very basic. One person tent. You can see it's very small. Sometimes I put my head down here, other times up here. I can sit up here, I can't sit up there. Basic summer sleeping bag, and then your mattress that rolls up pretty good. This is my clothes bag, and I use this as a pillow at night. And then my beverages, the cup for various purposes. This goes in my backpack, water bottle, electronics, and valuables, IDs, stuff like that. And then medicine, hat, that's it. Oh, and maps. It's not very interesting. I like it when the fly is on it because at night when it gets chilly, it helps keep it warm. 3:30 in the afternoon, last day of the trip, going back tomorrow. Okay, morning of the departure day. It's 8 in the morning. Gonna charge my phone. Pack up camp. Drink some coffee. Make some lunch. And then begin the hike. The last one. Thank God. Alright, camp is packed up. Empty camp. Empty camp. And the hike begins. Alright, on the trail back. Feels like I've been doing it forever. It's only been half an hour. My pace is slower than I'd like. It's very humid. But I'm not gonna get anywhere just standing. See, the boat came in a little while ago, and I'm passing people that are coming in. Alright. Okay. Time picked up. We're on the last little piece of the trail before we're back at the dock. Unfortunately, we have some time to kill. Like a lot. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Guess mess around on my phone. Eat some lunch. Oh, I can't wait to be in the hotel room. Take a shower. With like a beer, shower beer. That'll be good. Get on some clean clothes and go to dinner. Get a good night's sleep. And then have to drive 5 hours. And then sleep. Pack. Drive 2 hours. Get on an airplane. Fly 2 hours. Get off the airplane. Get in an Uber. Get home. Take another Uber. Get my dog. Take another Uber. Go back home. That sounds like a lot in the next few days. And it is. Almost made it back to the dock. Look at that. Let's check out the dock. So this is the dock where you come in. It's a little muddy. Sandy. And that is the other dock. We still have an hour before we can board. Boarding and leaving. All right, here we are. Long day. In the hotel room. Backpack, smelly boots. Pretty much have everything I need unpacked for the most part. Laptop's hooked up. Back into civilization. And we're gonna go to a seafood restaurant tonight. Took a shower. Wow. First hot shower I've had in a week. That felt amazing. I feel like a new man. And the AC. So now I'll just have to wait for the other people to get ready. It's not that late, so probably have an hour or two, so figure something out. All right, this is boring. Very early. Making a waffle with my biscuits and gravy. $152. All right, what did we get? Let's take the leftover box. We made some these things, mini waffles. It's the ones where you pour the batter in yourself. Pretty good. We got an omelet. It's supposed to be like a Southwest omelet or something like that. Let's try it out. Pretty good. The peppers, not bad. Hard-boiled egg. We don't have to review that. I did try this, the sausage. It was kind of, yeah, not that great. And then lastly, biscuits and gravy. It's hard to mess this up. Let's see how they do. Oh, that's the best thing. You can't go wrong with just a fluffy biscuit and some gravy. Oh.